So you refuse to tell me where you're located. You refuse to tell me
That is
your
under threat,
address.
ma'am. That is under threat over a speeding ticket when you kept arguing with other people. I've been on this call patiently waiting at work. Patiently waiting. When I called because I got a reminder this
Disconnect him
morning
from the
out of
call. I'm not
town,
going to
and I
allow
was
him to
trying to
disrupt these
reschedule this.
proceedings anymore. Missy,
I
disconnect
was
him.
trying to reschedule it. So
We are on the record in 2024 TR 1376, State of Kansas versus William Wayne Phillips with Jared Regier for the state. Mr. Phillips, in count one, you're accused of speeding 86 in a 65 mile per hour zone. That is a traffic infraction, no jail time, but a fine. And then count two, driving while your license was canceled, suspended, or revoked. That is a B misdemeanor normally, but the county attorney on August 1st of 2024 filed an amended information alleging that not only were you driving while suspended on May 21st of 24, but that you did have a prior driving while suspended conviction from August 23 in Wichita Municipal Court. That prior elevates this from a B to an A non-person misdemeanor. It increases the fine from $1,000 to $2,500 maximum, and it requires a minimum must serve 5 days in jail up to 1 year in jail. With that minimum mandatory jail time, are you going to be hiring an attorney, sir?
Okay. With that, my license has been suspended due to being out of state, and it's no longer suspended out there. Like, I've been going back and forth with California for 3 years over this, and it's no longer suspended. And all I have to do is go get my license here, what I've been told from.
All right. Well, they go by what the status was when you were driving. And I think if you had an attorney, he'd probably say, stop talking and wait to talk to him before you make any more statements. But you can waive your right to an attorney and represent yourself. You've heard me tell people all morning that you can hire an attorney if you cannot afford an attorney. You can apply and see if you qualify for court appointed. But now you told me you were the supervisor of a company there, so I'm not sure that you'd qualify, but you can always apply. You could waive your right, though, and represent yourself, and we can either set this for trial or give you some time to talk to an attorney. What would you like to do?
In the beginning, you said something about obtaining a license, though, because this is just the first.
You're thinking about when I was talking to the group probably about diversion. If you get your license, you can maybe qualify for diversion. I'm not sure you'd be successful. You can always check, but it looks like with your speed, you're probably outside their guidelines. I think I saw something to suggest that. Maybe not. Yeah, I think you're outside the speeding guidelines, and I don't think they divert on second time driving while suspended. But again, I'm not the one that decides that. It's not even my program. It's strictly up to the county attorney. You can always look and see if you'd qualify, but from my years in this business, I have a hunch you're not eligible.
Well, if I need an attorney, I'm not going to get one from you guys. That's most definitely.
All right. Well, our taxpayers will appreciate that. Okay. So you're going to hire an attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'll make a note that you're hiring an attorney. And let's put this on a Monday.
Yes, Judge, that'll be October 28th.
Can it be scheduled after that? I won't be back into this area for the next 2 or 3 months. So
I'm not going to put it off 2 or 3 months, but I can move it up. Do you want to try to do it before you leave? When are you leaving?
I'm already gone. That's the thing.
Gone?
Yeah. So, I mean.
Where are you, in California?
No. I'm in Independence, Kansas.
Well, that's not that far.
It is when I have to work. I mean, the only reason why I've been driving back and forth with no license is because I have to feed a family. You know what I mean? So
I understand what you
and,
mean.
and that's not an excuse. That's a reason. So
All right, give me that date again.
Farther out than October 28th,
No, I don't
Judge?
want to do
Okay.
that. Now, how long are you going to be in Kansas, though?
how long am I going to be in Kansas?
Right. Are you leaving state for any reason with your work?
No, I won't be back around El Dorado for like 3 months.
Okay. All right, sir, I'm detecting a bit of an attitude, and I've had a bit of problem with you all day long. I'd suggest you kind of take a deep breath and try to get rid of the attitude, because then if you don't, you may cause me to have to get an attitude too. So,
Well, likewise, take that deep breath. Do the same thing. You know what I mean?
excuse me?
I said same. Do the same thing. Take that deep breath. Goose fraba.
All right, Mr. Phillips, do you know what my title is?
I do, but that doesn't give you the right to belittle me or anybody else in your court. You
All right,
have a code of conduct.
Okay,
You have to follow.
I am finding your conduct contemptuous because you're interfering and disrespecting the process and the court. You are hereby fined for direct contempt of court, $100 cash payable in 1 week to the clerk of the district court.
That's fine.
And if I have any more problem with you, it's going to go up a little bit more. And if I have any more problem with you, you can go to jail over it. You don't seem to be respecting or appreciating this court. You've drunk. I can't remember if I saw you smoking. You've eaten since this hearing started. You've rolled your eyes. You have just been totally inappropriate. You've complained that you can't be here when I tell you to, that it's inconvenient because you're maybe a couple hours away. Some of these people are in other states. I had someone from Australia on the docket here recently. So don't tell me.
But that's not this case. That's not this case. This is my case, not their case.
Yes, it is. And that's
No,
$200 for contempt. You better get a clue who's in charge here and why you're here. It's because you were allegedly violating the law. I didn't go out and find you, and you are not to respect to any court or disrespect any court that way. $200, Mr. Phillips, due in court Monday, or you can serve 3 days in jail if it's not paid by 1 week from today.
1 week from today.
This is my final order on the subject. $200 to the clerk of the district court 1 week from today. And if it's not paid.
So is it Monday or is it 1 week from today, which would be Wednesday? Because you're going off of business days, correct?
You're ordered to be in court. In the courthouse. August 21st, 2024, 9 a.m. You are to be in El Dorado, Kansas, at 201 West Pine, the Butler County Judicial Center, August 21st, 2024 at 9 a.m.
So you're making me appear under duress and coercion and threats of incarceration, pretty much. I'm just trying to understand this, because before you were willing to do it, and then you said I had a disrespectful attitude, but I've been listening to you, ma'am, all day, just drilling everybody. I'm a supervisor on a construction crew, and I don't even drill my guys like that or their family members. I know this is being recorded, so I would like a copy of this because I'm going to take this to an attorney.
You are to be here in person at the Butler County Judicial Center, 201 West Pine, El Dorado, Kansas, 9 a.m., August 21, 2024. I have found you in direct contempt of court for your attitude, your comments, your disrespect, your delay of the proceedings because I'm having to take extra time away from others to deal with this arrogance and the eating and the drinking and so forth. And you owe the court
I don't owe you nothing. I owe the court and the state of Kansas. See, that's your problem. You're taking your own personality into your law, and that's not appropriate. That is not appropriate. You were talking to some lady about her mother forgetting and then grilled her about her forgetting. That's not her mother's position. That is that
$500
lady.
cash.
Can we hurry up and get this over with?
$500 cash for direct court.
That's fine.
$500 cash for direct court, and I am ordering you to surrender yourself by 2:30 today to the Butler County District Court. 2:30 today.
I cannot do that.
Well, you're making me send a sheriff out to get you.
Because you're putting your personality in this, man. I'm going to hire an attorney. I am going to get off this Zoom, and I want this sent to my email. I know your deputy is listening, and I demand this footage because I'm going to take this and I'm going to appeal all of this. You have been delaying the court the whole time.
All right, I've given you my order. Disconnect him from the call. He better be here, or the sheriff will go out.
I will not be there.
All right, the sheriff will come get you. What is your address? Where are you located?
Threat of imprisonment.
Mr. Phillips, where are you located?
Not here.
You refuse to tell me your address and your location?
That is under threat and incarceration. I want my attorney present.
What company do you work for?
It is none of your business. You will be informed through my attorney. My attorney, yes. I need you to state your name for me.
So you refuse to tell me where you're located. You refuse to tell me
that is under threat, ma'am. That is under threat over a speeding ticket when you kept arguing with other people. I've been on this call patiently waiting at work. Patiently waiting. When I called because I got a reminder this morning out of town,
I'm not going to allow him to disrupt these proceedings anymore. Missy, disconnect him.
I was trying to reschedule it so